everyone, long time no see again. I hope you're all well. I thought I would try and do a video before October is out, since I missed September. I have actually been thinking about doing a video for a while, but I've been waiting for my new picture to come because I wanted to show it, but yeah, I ordered it at the start of September and it hasn't arrived yet, so that will come when it comes, I guess. But yeah, it's quite late in the evening here, a bit late to be doing a video, but I was just in the mood. Sakura's asleep and I'm really hoping that my talking isn't going to wake her up. Greg's upstairs ready for bed as well, and that's probably where I'll head after this. But yeah, I've got a few bits to show. Unfortunately I haven't got my new start to show, but I've made a list and we'll talk about a few things. So first of all, I might as well, while I'm thinking about it, the picture that I've got is one that I showed you last time when I was showing you the Stitch Fiddle website. It was that one. And I can't actually, if I touch this it might knock the, there we go, didn't want to knock the phone down. I can't actually remember what shop I got it from. It was one from AliExpress. I'll get the website off of Greg because he does the ordering for me. He's got an account, and I'll try and post it below if he can find it. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. There are so many pictures. It's hard to find one, the one you want. Yeah, I've got a finish. I've got new start. I think it's a new start, and I've got haul. But first of all, I'm going to spin you around and I'm going to show you my finish and my progress on the pieces that I'm working on. So hang on a second, I'll flip around. Okay, so here is my wolf picture, all finished, finally. Sorry about the lighting and my shadow. I didn't really know where else to put it without piling on top of stuff. But yeah, I bought this one when I got the house picture, the one that I've showed you before that you've seen. Sorry, it's my thumb. And so yeah, I've had it a couple of years, probably more actually, more like 3 years. And I finally got it done. Really pleased with it. It is, what size is it again? I can't remember. There we go, 45 by 60. Now the only thing that I'm really worried about with this is people talk about having folds in their canvas. And this one had folds. And someone on the diamond painting group, they recommended that I stick it under the mattress for a couple of days. So that's what I've done. And while it seemed to get most of the creases out, a few folds were left, and I'll show you if I can find it. Things like here, I don't know if you can see. Can you see how they're all flexing like evenly apart from this line down here? And that comes out the other side as well, I think. Oh, that doesn't. Places like this, even if you put the tiles down and you press it like mad and try and get everything down, you'll still find that tiles, you know, when you press it, they'll still click down, even though you pressed it a million times and put books on it and, you know, all the tricks like that. So it's kind of worrying. I cannot get these weird little folds out. But I mean, I think it will be okay, but it just makes you a bit worried that things will pop off. I wish it would be completely flat. You can feel a big bump, and that's in a couple of places on the canvas. But hey, I mean, I got it done. I'm hoping there's no tiles missing, because when I picked it up just now to put it on the floor, I had a few tiles fall off, but I'm hoping they're just missing ones from other projects. They've just come off, but not ones from this picture. But yeah, I'm going to get it framed. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it. That's a weird thing. I like the picture, but it's not really, I don't know. I have no idea where I'm going to put it. But we'll see, and it's done, and I'm pleased with it, so that's the main thing. Also, while you're spun around, please ignore my horrible messy room. I'm going to show you my whips. So, the first one I'm going to show you, I'll turn this light on, it might help, or it might not. is the big garden one. I showed you before that I had done this section with flowers. I'm trying to look for the picture of it to show you. I still can't find the big picture. Go away, light. Do you remember, hopefully, this isn't too blurry, that one? It's a garden, basically. There's flowers and there's an archway and whatnot. But I've got that one done the last time that I showed you, just that corner. I've done a bit more. And I've done a couple more big sections. Got the steps going in. Just turn the light back on. More flowers. It's a bit of a pain to do because there's quite a lot of confetti with especially with the steps. But I do like it. There's some quite nice colours. I love these diamond paintings because they kind of remind me of like impressionist paintings, where you look from a distance and you know it just looks one colour, and then you zoom in and there's all colours you wouldn't expect, like the blue and the bright greens and things like that. It's quite a nice effect. Now the other painting that I have to show you, I can't actually show you because it's a present for someone, and I think the person who is the recipient might be watching this video. So I can show you bits, and if you've seen this picture, then you might know what it is. Oh, stop holding back over. Just don't look at the little picture, it's a giveaway. Well, you can, but the person who it's for can't. That side I've done. And this side, I'm kind of going a bit extreme cross country because I've decided to do the whole line together, like just to get one colour. I wouldn't usually do it, but because there's not many colours with this one, I thought I'd have a go and just do it. So you've got that side and that side, and those are shoulders. Yeah, still lots to do. I have to say it does feel like it's taking forever doing all these ones at the same time, but at least it'll be a massive great big chunk done when I do finish it. And then I'll just have probably a big section there that I'll do and a big section there. And it should be done. I need to get it done for December. And yeah, I think it'll be okay. I think I'll get there. You've probably seen the picture. If you know the person who this is for, please do not tell her. Okay, 1 second, I'm going to flip you back round. Okay everyone, I'm back. Right, now, I thought I would show you something that I bought, which is pretty cool. If you're kind of obsessive with me about having every colour and storage and all that fun stuff, there's a company in the UK called Smiths Beads, as in S-M-I-T-H-S beads. And for £25 they will send you one packet, one of those small little ones with 200 in, one packet of every colour. So that's what I done, and I got a big box. Try not to spill it everywhere. A big box full of colours, and there's like, wow, tons and tons and tons, loads of them. And it's quite nice because it's just a big box of all colours. Some of them are just really awesome. There you go, nice bright one. And eventually I will get around to bagging them all up into, you know, that bigger, what's it called? Not a Ziploc bag, the ones that you push. I can't remember what it's called. Grip seal bags, there we go. But yeah, it's a big challenge because I think there was about 500 odd, isn't there? Or is it 446? Maybe? I don't know where I'm getting that number from. But yeah, there's quite a lot. I have to say they were good service wise. I got the colours pretty quickly. They were short of a few, but they sent them, when did I get it? A week or two ago. So there was a little bit of a gap in between, but the ones that they were short of, there was only about 6 or 7 colours. So it wasn't a lot, and yeah, it's not like I've bagged anything up yet. Oh god, it's daunting. There's so many colours. Put my address sign on there. No, it's not good. So that's quite good. Quite box. It's probably in terms of haul, that and the picture that I haven't been able to show you. I am going to be getting, ha ha ha, she says. Let me look for this picture. Since I'm doing one picture for someone, someone who my mum knows, she might feel a bit left out. So I'm going to do a picture for my mum. Oh god, where is it? Alright, fine, I can't find it. Oh my god, that's typical. Alright, I'm going to pause it, I'm going to try and find it. Hello, okay. I found it. It's Sod's Law, isn't it? Try and find something. Anyway, my mum is a hardcore Zelda fan. If you're familiar with the Legend of Zelda games, best game series ever made. And I thought I would make her this picture. Sorry, I have to tap my phone to get it to focus. The stained glass sort of style, and I love it. I think it's awesome. And I also found, this is a garden one that I'm doing. Finally found it. Flip it over sideways. Oh, it doesn't work. There we go. Yes, that's better than a stupid blotchy picture on the canvas. Anyway, don't mind prattling. I hope you've got your diamond painting there and you're sticking away or doing whatever project you're doing. You can just listen to me ramble. I'll tell you what else I found when I was looking at the Zelda picture and I was looking at those kind of stained glass sort of style things. I found a really cool Alice in Wonderland one and I was debating on buying it. I think you'd have to get it in a really big size. But if anyone's up for a challenge and they like doing big projects, I think this is really cool. I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen it, but I just love all the little elements and I love all the colours. It's really awesome. But I quite fancy doing something like that, like the stained glass one, because I don't really want to do confetti. I just want something that's nice, big blocks of colours. Oh, and the Zelda one, I would tell you what to search for to find it, but when I found it and took a screenshot, I followed a link from someone in the diamond painting group because I asked for some recommendations for Zelda pictures. But when you follow a link, if someone else has got it in a different language, it stays in that language. So now my AliExpress is stuck in German. I don't know why. I had it before with someone else. I followed a link and everything was in Spanish. But yes, now I have it in German. So yeah, it always just auto-translates everything. But yes. Oh, I have something else to show you. Oh, I have to go and get it. Alright, bear with me. I'm going to go get it. Sorry, I'm so disorganised. Hello again. Sorry, I'm the queen of being disorganised today. What I was going to show you was a little experiment that I'd done. Because when I was sitting in the living room with Greg one day, and obviously that big house picture's on the wall, and I think it caught the light, and he thought that it was fading, and he was saying like, oh, those tiles fading. And I was like, oh my god, are they? Are they? And it made me think, even though he was just looking at them in, you know, from a weird angle, it made me wonder, do the tiles fade? I mean, I'm sure they do over many years, but kind of made me worry. So I thought, why not put a few tiles in pots and stick them on my windowsill and see if they fade. So that's what I've done. I've done it with a red. Ooh, where's the camera? A red and a blue and a green. And I kept a bag of the colours so I could compare. And they've been on my windowsill for about, well, a couple of months now, I think. And they're always in the sun. So they've had full sun exposure pretty much all day, and I thought I'd just see if they fade. And I was expecting the red to go, to be honest. It's like with red cars, they always fade. But yeah, I mean, they seem to be fine. If you can see the comparison. They all seem to be fine. I don't think they're faded at all. Especially, yeah, the green looks exactly the same and the blue looks exactly the same. So that's quite nice. I think another experiment that I should do, unless someone else has done it, I would like to know if the tiles will come unstuck if you hang a picture in somewhere like a bathroom or the kitchen, somewhere where there's a lot of steam. It makes me wonder if the glue will kind of, you know, get wet and the tiles will come unstuck. So I'm not sure. Maybe someone needs to do an experiment, or maybe I will one day if I'm bored. Stick them on a bit of canvas and then boil the kettle and get a bit of steam to come up and see if they fall off. But yeah, hopefully they wouldn't. And I assume if they're in a frame, they might be okay. Don't know. Not sure. Hopefully it'll be okay though, because since, you know, we obviously all put a lot of effort in. Oh yeah, you may have noticed when I was showing you the picture, the garden picture. This is something that I've seen a few people doing. I've seen people who cross-stitched to it, putting your initials in the corner. Does anyone else do that? I've started doing it. I've done it in the garden one and the secret present as well. Didn't do it with the wolf picture, it was a bit too late. But I think that's quite cute. At least when you hang it on the wall, you can, you know, your name is on it, and so people know you've done it. But yeah, you can see with that garden picture, I put my initials in light blue in the corner. But I think with the secret picture, I picked the wrong colour. I picked kind of like a dark red and I thought it would show up, but there are other colours around it that are actually dark red as well, so it looks a bit weird. But there we go. I'm sure it'll be alright. Also, I was going to say, how many people have tried light boxes? People seem to rave about them. And a lot of people in the diamond painting group seem to have them. But I don't know, I don't really seem to get it. I've tried with my iPad. I'll put it onto just, you know, a white page, and I'll turn the brightness up to the max and put it underneath, because that's essentially what a light box is. If anyone doesn't know, it's just, you know, a flat thing like a tablet, you know, just with a big white light, and you put it under your painting, and it makes it super easy to tell which tiles are done, or which spaces are done and which aren't done. And I can totally see how that would be useful, but when I've tried it, I've always found it really hard to read the symbols. And I don't know, I don't really like it that much. But maybe having a pad, as in a proper light box thing, maybe that is different to just having the iPad on bright. I'm not sure, maybe it's a lot brighter and a lot easier to read the symbols. But I don't know, I just wasn't really a fan. And I think the colours, they don't look as varied, and so it's harder to kind of tell different shades of colours. But people seem to rave about them. What's your experience? Do you have one? Do you use it? Is it good? Is it a lot brighter than an iPad? Am I just doing it wrong and I'm not really getting the gist of it? What else? What else to tell you? Mainly just things about life. I have an apology to make to the lovely Marianne, who started the Facebook group. She's followed my videos for a long time. She's a lovely lady, and I recently spoke to her. I don't want to give too much away because I don't want to kind of, you know, I don't want to say things that she doesn't want me to say. But basically, I hate talking in conversations on Facebook because everything just kind of seems like, you know, stock phrases, things that people always say. But I did just want to say, you know, personally, that I hope you're doing okay. You know, and when I go into the group, you know, I don't see that often, and I think, you know, I hope she's doing all right, and yeah. Basically, I'm thinking of you, I think is what I'm trying to say. I'm not very good today. I think I'm just, it's the sleep deprivation. It is the sleep deprivation. But yes, I hope you're okay and I'm thinking of you. And yeah, the group is growing rapidly, which is great. I think the last time I looked, God, I don't know, we've got a few thousand members now. But yeah, come on, join, there's always room for more. The only thing about the group now is that we now have questions. I think there's an option you can have on Facebook where, you know, when someone joins the group, you can ask them questions like, you know, how did you find this group? And I think in our case it's, you know, do you do any other crafts? And why would you like to join this group? And it is a good idea. I have to say, when I've tried to join other groups that have had questions, I've kind of thought, oh God, it's Spanish Inquisition, why are you asking me this? But it is to pretty much make sure you're legit, you know, you're not just someone who's hopefully not just gonna join the group and spam the place up with rubbish. So yeah, and it's quite nice because I get to read the responses, and it's nice seeing what you all do. There's quite a lot of people who do crochet, which is very surprising. I didn't think there'd be so many people. I've never tried it. I'm not very good at anything that involves a needle or crochet hook or whatever. Not very good at that sort of thing. But lots of people seem to like that. And lots of people, I think I had someone who said they found the group from my videos. I thought, yay! But yes, I do. I read your questions. I see what you put. But yeah, not just me, other people do as well. But yeah, even though there are the questions, we're a very friendly bunch, and you know, would love to have you and see what everyone's doing, and it's really great for inspiration and enabling. Although I have to say, as a word of warning, don't fall down that rabbit hole. I know it's really addictive, but it's really, really easy to just go down the slippery slope of buying presents, because you get the presents in the mail and it's all lovely, and God, it's just so easy to do. That's why, I don't know, when I'm usually buying stuff now, not so much diamond painting, other stuff, I do try and limit it to a certain amount of money a month or a certain amount of items a month, because yeah, I think I've known a few people who have had a bit of an internet shopping addiction or tele shopping addiction, and it's just so easy to do. Anyone can just fall into that trap, so I think it's just important to always only spend the money you have. But that's just me. I'm not here to preach and tell you what to do. It's just, sometimes you just need someone saying that sort of thing to give you a bit of a reality check. And yes, I'm one of those people. I spend way too much. It's not good, but I do always spend the money that I have. I couldn't have a credit card because I'll just be thinking, oh, it's not my money though, I'm going to have to pay it back. And if I pay it back, then I can't buy other stuff. But yeah. And yeah, other than that, with the Facebook group, don't really go on Facebook that often. It does kind of annoy me a bit. Although it's quite funny, if you're off Facebook for like more than a day, they start sending you emails saying, look, someone's done something. And you're like, great, I don't care. Someone updated their picture, cool. But yeah, life's been pretty good otherwise. We had a very bizarre day today. The weather was really strange. The sun was pretty much bright red all day, and then in the evening the sky went a weird mustard yellow. It was like the apocalypse was going to happen. It's very, very odd. But there we go, strange. But yeah, me and Greg were okay. I'm still on maternity leave. In the UK you get to have up to 52 weeks, so a year. And I have to say that is, on one hand, it's great, and I'm really happy that I can spend so much time home with Sakura. But on the other hand, I am kind of dreading next year, because 1st of March I have to go back to work. But I don't earn a lot of money, and childcare is extortionate. And a lot of people, they have this problem where, you know, they want to go back to work, but then they have to put their child in childcare, and the childcare is more than what they're earning in the day. So you end up just making a loss, and you think, well, I might as well just not work. But then obviously you have no money. The government do help you with childcare, but for some bizarre reason they only help you when the child is 2. I have no idea why. So you basically have a year of trying to do it yourself. And I've spoken to, you know, a couple of other mums who have gone back to work, but they've just said that they've had family help them out, but that's not an option for me. So I really don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and work from home and do some, you know, jobs from home, but still at the company that I'm at now. But that would depend whether my boss lets me or not. He might just say no. So, I don't know, it's so confusing. I'm worrying. But we'll be okay. We'll be alright in the end. That's another reason to stop spending loads of money, I suppose. We might not have much money coming in. But other than that sort of worry, you know, it's really nice being at home. Sakura is just getting, God, I think she's 28 weeks now. oh, 28 weeks and she is not sleeping through the night still. I'm still sleep deprived. Even when I was pregnant, I was waking up several times in the night and couldn't sleep. So yeah, just having a proper full uninterrupted night's sleep is just some wild dream. It's just, I can't remember what that feels like. We're still getting up in the night to feed her and whatnot, but it's alright, she's worth it. She's almost sitting up by herself, almost crawling. She's trying, she just needs to work out that the arms and the legs need to move together, not just one at a time. And I can't believe the last time that I spoke to you, well, she was a lot younger. Time just flies, isn't it? Next thing you know, she'll be starting school. Everyone keeps saying to me to just, you know, treasure these moments, take loads of pictures. And God, am I taking pictures. Oh, that's another thing. If you're in the UK, oh God, make a jump. It's my phone falling down. I'll talk to you as I'm straightening this out. Oh, there we go. If you're in the UK, there's an app you can get called Freeprints. And no, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. As in F-R-E-E, prints. And I mean, they might be in the US as well, but I really like them. I use them, and it's good when you want to get lots of photos done, as I do now, because you get 40 free prints a month, and all you pay for is postage. And then I think for every extra photo, it's like 9p or something. So that's really good. And I've told my mum about it, and I think she's got it now. She's started taking loads of pictures. But then she's got a new puppy, so I think that's what she's taking pictures of. But that's a really good thing. And it seems everyone's having babies at the minute. It's really bizarre. Everyone who I went to school with are all having babies now. So maybe there's a baby thing going on. So yeah, you might want to take lots of pictures of your baby. Or whoever. But yeah, everything is going alright, and I think that's probably all I've got to tell you. What are my plans? Do I have plans? Like I said, I want to finish my secret picture. You might have seen what it is. I would like to finish that by December. Get the garden picture finished. Hopefully I'll get my new picture arrive in the post soon. Hopefully it won't be too much longer now, because it's been a while. I did ask Greg to check on it, and he said it's still got a few days before it will get flagged. And that's it really. I've been doing other crafty things. I do other crafty things. I keep meaning to bring down and show you, but I haven't yet because I'm useless. But I do keep various, I wouldn't call them journals. They're not journals and they're not scrapbooks. They're kind of in between. They're journals that I completely wreck and make a mess of and stick things in and decorate and sticker and just glitter and everything. Everything I can shove into it, I will do. So I have a few of those. I've been doing those for about 3 years. Well, it's hard to kind of do a flick through without everything being read, but I'll definitely have to bring down some of my books. You can just see how I wreck them. And maybe I'll even bring down the tiny bit of cross stitch I tried. That is absolutely flipping horrendous. You'll probably laugh at because it's so bad. I wish I was better at fiddly stuff. Diamond painting I can manage, but anything with a needle and a thread, just no. But anyway, like I said, before I go. Okay, I will show this. No, I won't bother. Yes, I will. I was going to flip the camera around, but I can't be bothered. I was just going to say, storage idea. I've given up on those pots, the big stacks of pots, because they will just annoy me. They take up too much space, and I don't know, they just annoy me because you have like the labels on them, and the labels end up being like all around the place because you can't do them up in the same place. I know that sounds really OCD and weird, but it did annoy me. But I've just gone back to bags. I bought some bags that are quite thick. There we go. This is the garden ones. I don't know if you can really see it, but they are just in the little gripsil bags. Oh dear. And they didn't fall out, which is good. And they're in a Ferrero Rocher box. Yay! Which is such a shame because it means that someone has to eat them all. Oh wow, it's so hard. Such a hard life. There we go, there's an H. actually quite like it in these a lot more. I mean, the ones that they give you, the tiny little ones, I mean, they're rubbish because they break. But if you get good ones that are quite thick, then yeah, they do last, and I do like them a lot more. And what I do once I've used the colour is I'll put it just down next to me. I've got a little placemat thing where I put the tiles that I've just used on there. So that way if I suddenly find a tile that I missed, I could just grab it and I don't have to rifle through the other bags. So that's quite good. It's all about optimisation. Anyway, I think I'd better go to bed. I just wanted to give you an update. Sorry for my rambling, but then again, you're used to that. It's nice to have someone rambling on. I still listen to, well, listen to other YouTube videos and philosophy videos and stuff when I'm doing my diamond painting. And it's quite good because I think some of the cross stitches are catching on. I keep seeing these little things about diamond painting. It's like, haha, come to the dark side. Come and do some diamond painting. And then we can all relate. So that's good. Anyway, I will go and I will see you probably in November. Hopefully when we start, when my picture comes. Hope you're all doing well. Come and join the Facebook group. Look in the last video for the link if I don't put it there down below. But I probably will. Depends how lazy I am, or I might just forget. Seriously, sleep deprivation, it really does mess with your mind. Really, really, really. I kept saying that since Sakura's been born, I feel like my IQ has just gone down by 10 points, and it's just, yeah, it's so true. But yes, hope you're okay, and I will see you next time. And have a lovely Halloween if you bother to do anything. We actually, when we was living back at my mum's, before I go, I'll just say this. When we lived back at my mum's, whenever it was Halloween, she didn't want anyone knocking at the door, so she turned all the lights off and she'd just pretend to not be in, which I never liked. And so when we got this house, I was like, oh, right, okay, we're going to put stuff in the window and buy chocolate, and we're going to, you know, give sweets to the trick-or-treaters. We haven't had one, not a single bloody one, come to the door. I've never answered the door to trick-or-treating children, which is sad. But we always end up buying a little bit of chocolate anyway, because I know that if I don't, then they'll come. And if I don't have anything, we might get a house egged or something. But yes, have a nice time whatever you're doing. I'm looking forward to when Sakura's older, I can dress her up as a little pumpkin or something. But yeah, and I will see you in November. Thank you for watching. Oh, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed. It's really nice, it means a lot. It's, yeah, bizarre that someone would want to subscribe to little old me, but yeah, thank you. It's really nice. I only wish I could make videos more often, but unfortunately I'm not one of those people who has 20 projects on the go, so I never really have that much to show, which is a shame. But I just think I won't be able to handle lots more projects. I've got a few other things in the cupboard, like things ready to start, but I just haven't started yet. I think it'll be too overwhelming. That's another thing. How many projects do you have on the go? I don't know. It just seems a lot of people are quicker than me. They just do a project a week, whereas with me it's more like, you know, a project every 3 months or 6 months. But whatever. I'm gonna go and stop rambling. See you next time. Bye.